everyone, Susan in the house today from Brooks Bath Boutique, and today we are going to be talking about coconut oil, and mainly about coconut oil in soap. Soap makers love to use coconut oil. I am one of those soap makers who loves coconut oil, but why is coconut oil great for soap? What do we know about coconut oil? And you may be asking, is coconut oil in soap right for me? Alright, so what is coconut oil? Coconut oil is made from the meat of the coconut. So the coconut is cut, the meat is dried out, and then it's pressed, and then the oil is gotten from the pressing of the meat. So if you want to maintain the nutrients of the coconut in the oil, you have to cold press it because heat will take the nutrients out. So if you are looking for coconut oil and you want to consume it and you're consuming it for its nutrients, reading those labels at the grocery store, you want to make sure that it has been cold processed and not refined and not deodorized, because those things, refining and deodorizing it, are going to strip it of its nutrient value. The highest quality coconut oil is going to be the extra virgin coconut oil. So extra virgin means that the coconut oil has been mechanically pressed and not chemically pressed. So that's another thing you want to look for, again, if you are going to consume the coconut oil and you are consuming it for its certain nutrients it has. All right, so moving on to the next topic. All right, so what does this mean for soap making? Does the nutritional value of an oil matter when we make soap or when we use soap? Let's find out. We're going to talk a little bit, very briefly, about the history of soap making and how it's done. Soap making has been around for about 5,000 years, and it's still made the same today as it was 5,000 years ago. Soap is made by mixing plant oils or animal fats with alkaline substances. So basically, essentially mixing oils, which are the fat, with lye. This process saponifies the oils and makes soap. So the oils, or the fats, the triglycerides, whatever it is that you want to call them, they're broken down in this process and they turn into glycerin and fatty acids. Basically, oils are no longer oils or fats. They turn into soap. There is one soap method called the hot process soap method where you can preserve an oil. It's called superfatting, and the oil is actually added after the entire saponification of these oils for making soap. So that particular method will preserve certain oils, whatever oils you desire to add after the process, for the nutritional value and the nutritional benefits for your skin. So I have another video on the history of soap and the soap making methods used, and I'm going to leave a link to that in the description below. So if you want more information about that, you can check that link and watch that video. But for now, we're going to go back to the coconut oil and why it's so popular in the soap making. Why is coconut oil popular in soap making? So as we talked a little bit about, coconut oil is a hard oil. We know it's solid up to, I think, 76 degrees or 92 degrees for some coconut oils. And since it's a hard oil, it makes a really nice hard bar of soap. Coconut oil is also really cleansing as a soap. So it essentially is a super cleanser. It makes a great lather, has lots of big, giant lather, fluffy bubbles, and just the lather you desire in the shower. But because it's a hard oil and because it has great cleansing properties, it's not going to be so great for moisturizing or conditioning. That's why it's either combined with other oils in the soap that will provide that, or if it's, let's say, a soap maker only wants to use coconut oil for the recipe, they will probably add additional oils, so super fatting. And normally most soap makers will super fat their soap, but let's say the normal super fat level is 5% or 6%, something like that. If you just used coconut oil as your recipe, then you would probably super fat or add extra percentage of oils up to 15% or maybe even higher than that. That way you'll get some of the conditioning and moisturizing benefits from the coconut oil, to offset how cleansing it is. So if you see a bar of soap and it says coconut oil is the only oil in that soap, you might want to just know that it's probably good for super cleansing. So if you gotta have a mechanic at home, or if you get really dirty working in the yard all the time, that's your go-to soap for cleaning up afterwards. So that brings us to our last question. Is it right for me? Do I need a soap that has a lot of coconut oil in it? Well, I guess that depends on your skin, on your preference, on your needs, right? So that whatever the benefits are that you're trying to get from it, it's probably going to be better than a detergent, because detergents essentially strip all the oils, really cleanse, strip everything off. So a detergent is a cleanser, period. There's no moisturizing or conditioning that goes with a detergent. It just is a cleanser. So just when in doubt, check the labels or ask. So if you have any questions for me, you can post them down below. That's it for this video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it. That helps me out more than you know, and I appreciate you. So you have a great week, and I will see you on the next one.